Good morning and welcome to neweconomies.com, filmed at the beautiful NASDAQ studio in Times Square, New York. I'm Alice and I'm here with Luce.
Good morning, Alice.
Good morning.
So we have a very interesting guest here that's developing a very interesting knowledge. So tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. Thank you for having me. I'm Khamran Khan, and I'm the CEO for Translo. We're creating a biomedical data sharing platform that allows biopharma companies, hospitals, research institutes, and patients to actually come to the same stage and share data. So this leads to a lot of efficiencies in data sharing and data collection, and creates a way for us to actually get diagnostic and treatment options faster to market at a cheaper price.
So, Kamran, why are you doing that? Where did you get the inspiration to start doing something like this?
Sure. I mean, that's a great question. So it's sort of a personal issue for me. So I was doing life sciences research at Harvard Medical School, understanding neurocircuits, how they're formed. And then my father was diagnosed during that time with L4, L5 disc herniation. So I started seeing what are the treatment options for this disease. And the treatment options highly prescribed surgery is called the fusion surgery. And the fusion surgery has a 5-year reoperation rate of 36%. So I really got interested in this clinical research and why this high reoperation rate exists. And I started doing research as a bioengineer at Massachusetts General Hospital. And that's where I saw the antiquated methods of data collection and a lack of data sharing. And what that creates is, first of all, you can't have robust and deep insights into a research problem that you're studying. And then second of all, you can't recruit patients, for example, for clinical trials. And you can't really have deep insights that lead to groundbreaking therapies for patients at a fast rate. So I quit my job and formed Translo. And we are
very brave. Congratulations. Not everyone does that.
Yeah, I just feel very passionate about this issue because I think specifically within this field, orthopedic surgery, but others also, there's a lack of discoveries because data isn't being exchanged. We can't really do robust studies like have 1,000 patient cohorts and things like that.
Yes. So tell us about this. So when your father had this problem, you immediately found out that there was a gap. There was a solution. There was a solution to be created.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a personal question. So if you can give us a little bit of insight. So for everyone, for the audience to understand, it's when is it that you really decided to take the next step? To quit the job and everything. Well, you told us this, but what was the moment?
So I think I've been involved in the blockchain space for 2 years or so. There's an active community at Harvard and MIT. So initially I was interested in blockchain sort of as, for crypto gains and, just making monetary gains. But the more that I understood the blockchain architecture, what it's good for, things like, for data sharing, it's important to understand data provenance, where this data is coming from, making sure it's immutable so you can't, while you are changing data from a pharma company to a hospital or research institute, that data isn't changed or tampered with. So a lot of the blockchain, what solutions or what blockchain has the potential to disrupt is exactly what the problems that I was seeing at research. So this idea really came, it was in the back of my mind, but it really started around April and May of this year. So that's when I was discussing with some friends and we got together, formed a team and quit the job. So we're early startup, but we've gained a lot of traction. We've raised funding already for our seed round. We're based out of Harvard iLab, and we have industry partners and advisors from Novartis, Massachusetts General Hospital, because we envision we really want to have large-scale studies going on and sharing that data so you can have not only deeper insights, but also run machine learning and AI on top of our platform and realize solutions that weren't imaginable before.
Can you actually tell me a little bit more about the mentality from your partners, where they view data as centralized?
Yes.
And they're now supporting your platform, which is viewing data as decentralized. Has there been any conflict in the education portion?
Because you mentioned Harvard, you mentioned MIT, you mentioned Novartis, which are all very big, usually centralized institutions. So
no, exactly.
What's their take on from
sure,
them
so
right
I
now?
think, so I speak for myself and the actors that from my experience and the actors that I've dealt with. But I think there's momentum is changing. I think people realize, data security and data fraud problems that every, year we hear something, whether it's Facebook using our data without our consent or data's, credit card information being leaked. So health data is even more, needs to be more secure, because sure, you can change your credit card and you can get a new identity, but once your genetic information is out there, once your connectome information, biome information is out there, you don't know how it's going to be used. So I think these institutions, they're realizing that, and slowly but surely, I think we're seeing that people want to move towards a distributed, decentralized solution where there's no central point of attack or central point of failure. But I think the beauty of blockchain, like people have been mentioning, is that you don't need to know what the architecture looks like, as long as it's intuitive, as long as it gets the job done. And that's what our platform is for. It's very intuitive. The researcher doesn't need to know what it's built on. They need to know, okay, these are the patients that I'm looking for.
And they need to know that it's secure, but it's very sensitive data.
Exactly. Right. And that's where the patients really coming in. We were empowering patients by putting them into the in the middle of this platform, because they're the one who will be consenting whether their data could be used or not. And then we're incentivizing them to share their data, or helping them find clinical trials that are applicable to them.
So what are the next steps?
Sure. So we started our development, and we'll be launching our MVP in January. We partnered up with OurChain, which is a very highly scalable, I would say, 3.0 protocol. And we'll be speaking at conferences. So if you guys have any questions, join the conversation on our Telegram. Check us out on Facebook. Our website is translo.io. We'll be posting a lot of updates there. And in general, we're looking forward to just getting started on the development, forming more partnerships, and getting sort of a cohort of companies together to pool data together, so we can run our machine learning and AI algorithms on it, and really show what the future of medicine, personalized diagnostic and treatment looks like.
So you have the personal incentive to do this. You got funding, you have the insight, you have the partners, and it's a very good plan. So congratulations for that. And we know that you are in this very early stage before the MVP. So please come back. So our audience can follow you from here again and let you know what's going on with your platform.
We would love to. Thank you so much for having us. It's been great. And we would love to come back perhaps one day to IPO here.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. And please follow us on YouTube at neweconomies.com for our latest blockchain insights.
Have a good day.